Welcome to Whanganui. I'm standing here by the Whanganui River and you'll hear me pronouncing Whanganui with a very soft hua sound rather than the traditional fa sound, and that's a dialect of the Te Reo in this region. Whanganui is known for its river. This is a really significant river, the first river in the world that got legal personhood status in 2017. We have many of our activities occur around here, the historic riverboats. We have canoeing journeys that happen on the upper reaches, and lots of people love to spend time around this beautiful awa. We're also known for our creativity and the art scene here. We've got an amazing intact city centre full of old heritage buildings. We've never had any major earthquakes or fires here, so you'll experience a really wonderful old town feel of regional New Zealand. Whanganui is easy to get to. We're located on the lower west coast of the North Island. We have a regional airport and it's a 1-hour flight from Auckland on Air Chathams. In terms of driving, we have Wellington 2.5 hours to the south. We have Hawke's Bay 3 hours to the east, Taupo 3 hours to the north, and New Plymouth 2 hours to the west. So I live here in Whanganui and it's just a wonderful place to be. I have the awa right beside me, I have the mountains just to the north, the beach just down the road. It's full of wonderful, weird, quirky things to see and do, and it's super easy to get around. We have so little traffic, wonderful little cafes, and I'm just really looking forward to showing you around, so come on, let's go. Hey Sam.
Hi Paul, nice to see you.
Yeah.
Well, shall we go for a cruise?
Let's do it.
Very good.
Beautiful boat. Do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Okay, so the boat was built back in 1904 by Yarrow and Company shipbuilders. She was sent out here for Hattrick and Company, who were the riverboat operators.
Yes.
They started in 1891. Now the boat worked for about 40 years upriver. She sank in Whanganui eventually and spent about 40 years buried, and a group of guys dug her up in 1987. They spent almost 20 years doing the restoration. So she's been running again since 2006.
Nice. And what's the unique thing about this boat?
So as far as we know, this boat's the only surviving tunnel hull boat carrying passengers in the Southern Hemisphere. Now tunnel hull means our propeller's up above the bottom of the boat, recessed into a tunnel, and keeps it clear of any rocks and logs and that kind of thing in the rapids of the river.
Yeah, nice. And can you tell us a little bit about the tours that you offer?
So we offer a few different things really. Our key one in the summer is the Upukanato Village cruise, and that takes us upriver for an hour, and then we tie up at Upukanato Village. People can go to the pub or the cafe for lunch, and then we take them back to town again. So it's about 3 hours in total. And the great thing about what we do here, what we do better than anyone else, is the real heritage element. So we try to operate this as close as to how it was operated over 100 years ago. And we've got a continuity of knowledge and training here that goes back to 1891, and it doesn't exist anywhere else. And that's I guess more important to me than the boat itself, is maintaining the skills and traditions and passing on the knowledge to future generations. Oh, there we are. Just mind your step there.
Thank you. Well, that was a really good ride up the awa. I really thoroughly enjoyed that. So we're now standing on the Upukanato Bridge, which is a part of the Mount Sissi Cycle Trail. It's a 220-kilometre trail from the flanks of Mount Ruapehu down to the ocean just south of Whanganui. It can take about 3 to 5 days to ride, and your clients can book that with an operator who'll take care of all the logistics. So I've done this ride myself. I absolutely love it. The terrain, the variety of terrain is amazing. You drop down to the bridge to nowhere, which funnily enough is in the middle of nowhere, and then down to the river where a jet boat picks you up and takes you 35 kilometres downstream to the next phase of the trail. You'll eventually come down here through to the city, which is where we're going to head to now. So behind me we have the Whanganui Regional Museum. It's another example of the beautiful heritage buildings we have here. The city centre is full of them. Many of them have been renovated and they create a really wonderful vibe for the community and the artists that have moved here. You'll also see a lot of our street art that's up on the side of these buildings. So well worth a look, really wonderful thing to check out. So Wanganui has a range of accommodation to suit all budgets. We've got some beautiful heritage options like the Rutland Arms Hotel, and we've got some boutique ones, and I'm going to show one of those to you right now. Hi Eleanor, good to see you.
Hi, thanks for coming round.
Wow, what a spectacular little building. Do you want to tell us all about this? I heard you designed it.
Yeah, I'm an architect, so I need my little side projects.
Yeah.
No, I found the boat online, the hull,
Yeah.
and I just kind of got to work. I couldn't resist the idea of making it into a little hideaway for couples.
Yeah.
And so I tried different designs, but this one with it open to the river just was the winner. And so it's kind of a cave you can hide in while looking out and getting that intimate view of the river.
So what do your clients say about this after they've stayed here?
It's just unique and it's a real experience. The building itself is part of the experience, and it's both simple yet luxurious, both private yet really close to town. If I say so myself, it really works.
Yeah, I think it's a wonderful space. So thank you so much for sharing that with us. We're going to head off to Jury Hill now, so have a great day. So check out the Echo. Whoa. Hey, Anthony.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
All right, welcome aboard the Jury Hill Elevator.
Thanks.
We're a public transport service and we've been running for over 100 years. We maintain to modern safety standards, but we do retain our original machinery and some exciting rattles and shakes. And they start just after I press this up button. So through this window you can see the original concrete blocking. So this has all been laid out by hand over the course of a year. The tunnel, of course, took the better part of 3 years.
It's a good little rattly ride, isn't it? It's great.
Yeah, they don't make them like this anymore.
That's right, sure.
All right, mind the step.
Thanks. All right, we're going to check out the view from up top. Oh, what a view. So Wanganui is a really creative city. We have beautiful public art all over the place. We have artists that have come into the region. You'll really love this place in terms of its art and creativity. So you can see the Wanganui River just over my shoulder here. It's a really significant river in New Zealand, and now we're going to meet one of our operators who takes people on journeys down it. Let's go. Kia ora, Hayden.
Kia ora, Paul.
Good to see you, mate.
You too.
Do you want to tell us a bit about your connection to this river?
So my father was born and bred here, and his grandfather and his grandfather after that were also born and bred here from Ngāti Haua in the north and Taumaranui, right here to Putiki.
Yeah. And what does this river mean to you?
So we have a saying in Wanganui, mai te kāhui maunga ki Tangaroa, ko au te awa ko te awa ko au. So that means from the mountain to the sea, I am the river and the river is me. So the connection that we have as a people is to the river. As we travel down, we feel it, we live it, and it's a part of us.
As you said, you're a river operator here. Can you just describe a little bit more about the type of trips that you run here?
So we do a 5-day, a 4-day, and a 3-day trip. Our 5-day trip goes from Taumaranui to Pipiriki with catered meals and our navigators showing them the way down, stopping at different marae along the way, and also interacting with dock huts as well. Our 3-day trip is from Wakahoro to Pipiriki, which is also an exciting trip with a lot more dock huts that we stop at, and then ending up at Pipiriki also.
Nice. Well, thanks. All the best with that, and really good to see you.
Kia ora.
Yeah. So we're here at the Anamoana Lookout. This is the beginning of the Whanganui River Road. The village of Pipiriki is 60 kilometres upstream from here. It's an absolutely stunning drive, but it's very windy, so I recommend that your clients take their time driving this route. And that really brings us to the end of our tour of Whanganui, so we really look forward to welcoming your clients here soon.